Number 1. This clip was shared by a Twitter user named Paranormal, and it's definitely caught some attention. It looks like the video was taken from a security camera inside a school hallway. You can see a row of lockers and a few chairs along the wall. Not long into the clip, a backpack suddenly flies out from somewhere off-screen. Right after that, even more creepy stuff happens. If you look closely, a poster near a dark corner starts peeling off the wall by itself, then it gets thrown across the hallway. One of the chairs also starts sliding on its own, with no one around. We don't know exactly where this school is, so it's tough to find out more about the place or its history. For now, all we have is this spooky footage to go by. What do you think is going on here? Could this place really be haunted? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 2. A spooky video shared on TikTok by Nightmare Fuel has stirred up a lot of talk online. People are split. Some think it shows real paranormal activity, while others believe it's all just a carefully planned prank. Things get even more interesting when you read the comments. One person, who says they know the woman in the video, mentioned that her mother-in-law had recently passed away. And if you slow the video down, you can actually spot a dark shadow in the window right before the woman's hair gets pulled. Those who believe in the supernatural think this could be solid proof of a ghost. But others aren't convinced and say it's probably just a trick with the camera or some behind-the-scenes setup. There's been no official look into the video, so for now, people are left guessing, and the mystery just keeps growing. Number 3. In a strange mix of celebrity news and eerie speculation, a recent viral video featuring actress Irene Bedard-Wilson, best known for voicing Disney's Pocahontas, has left viewers unsettled. In March 2025, body cam footage from her arrest in Xenia, Ohio began spreading online, drawing attention not just because of her behavior, but because of something odd captured on camera.
I'm the voice of Pocahontas.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna find me in your thing right now.
Why would I do that?
Because I am a 53-year-old Native American woman who has had it.
As officers try to calm her down, a dark shadow appears to move down the hallway. That single detail sparked a wave of theories across TikTok and YouTube. Some people even claimed the actress might be experiencing something supernatural, or worse, a case of possession. The internet ran wild with headlines linking the video to paranormal activity. But soon, those close to the actress and local officials shared a more realistic explanation. According to police reports, Irene was under the influence during both incidents, and her behavior had disturbed guests at a nearby hotel. Officers on the scene also noted a strong smell of alcohol. Experts who reviewed the footage believe the strange shadow was most likely just a trick of the light, caused by reflections, flashlights, or even glitches in the video. While the video may look spooky, the true story appears to be about someone going through a difficult time, not haunted by ghosts, but struggling with personal challenges. Still, it's a video that leaves people wondering, was it just bad lighting, or is there something more to it? The debate continues online. Number 4. This strange footage was captured by Diego Ortiz in Pitalito, Colombia, and it quickly gained attention for more than one reason. The video came from a security camera in the center of town and was originally recording the aftermath of a bar fight that sadly ended in someone's death. But while all the chaos was happening on the street, something else appeared on the right side of the screen, something that didn't quite make sense. A dark figure can be seen floating in the air and moving back and forth at a speed that looks unnatural. It's hard to tell exactly what it is, but it seems to be hovering near the second floor of a building. Some people thought it might be a curtain or someone standing on a balcony, but there's no balcony there at all. The person who shared the video confirmed that detail, and even suggested the figure could be the Grim Reaper, the spirit said to come for souls after death. Whatever it is, the image has left viewers puzzled. Could it really be something supernatural? Or is there a simpler explanation we're missing? Number 5. This next video comes from The Haunted Side, Paranormal Investigations on YouTube, and it's one that's been giving viewers serious chills. The investigation takes place at a location known as the Cleanwater Demon House in Reno, Nevada, a place with a dark reputation. According to local stories, more than a dozen people have died there, and reports of strange occult activity have made the house even more infamous. As the team explores the property, they come across unusual markings on the walls, symbols that seem to hint at something sinister. Using EVP, electronic voice phenomena, equipment, they attempt to communicate with any spirits that might be present.
It's creepy too that there's like this just red door. And this looks like it used to just be outside.
Yeah.
Not long after entering the house, the investigators notice a strange-looking symbol on one of the walls.
Who's in here? What is that?
The response they receive is unsettling, suggesting the house could be under some kind of curse.
What does that mean? Oh, I'm getting bad.
Anti-prey.
Anti-prey?
The team interprets this to mean that the house could be cursed.
Does that mean that...
I mean, anti-prey would be a curse?
Yeah. Does that mean that that's not good? Is that bad? Is there something bad here?
With more devices at hand, the investigators begin to scan the area and soon detect what appears to be a figure on the stairs. The form shows up again later, almost as if it's watching them.
Upstairs? Yep. It's mapping it just like in the middle of all.
Maximum.
Oh, what was that?
Sacral res.
Colin,
Has.
I've got like.
Star.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? We can see you now. Can you make that door move? That door moved. Did you hear that?
Yeah. That's wearing out again.
Gone.
What makes it creepier is that they don't see it in real time. It only becomes clear after reviewing their footage. Later in the investigation, the team captures something behind a window that they don't notice until they're going over the video. A shadowy figure is clearly visible, one of the clearest they've ever caught on camera. Could this house really be haunted by the spirits of those who died there? Or is something darker at play? The footage is enough to leave even skeptics questioning what they just saw. Number 6. This unsettling footage has become the stuff of nightmares for anyone who's ever left their home in someone else's care. Captured by a doorbell camera and shared by TikTok user Boobydom, the video shows what was supposed to be an ordinary date night turning into something deeply disturbing. While out for dinner, the homeowners received a motion alert from their security app. Curious, they checked the live feed, only to find a strange woman standing at their front door. At first glance, it seemed she was holding a baby and simply staring up into the stormy night sky. But something about her presence felt off.
And we left the restaurant and came right home. But on the way home, of course, I'm watching this. God, I don't know what was said. The whole video recorded as white noise.
There was no rain, only thunder and flashes of lightning, making the scene even more eerie. Acting fast, they contacted their babysitter back home and instructed her to lock herself in the bathroom for safety. Meanwhile, they rushed back from the restaurant, all while keeping an eye on the camera footage. That's when things took a terrifying turn.
We tried to reassure her and let her know that the police were on their way. It won't be too long. What I saw next made my heart drop.
The woman on the porch suddenly dropped what she was carrying and charged toward the door. But on closer review, what looked like a baby was actually a doll, likely used as bait to trigger sympathy and lure someone into opening the door. By the time police arrived, the woman had vanished without a trace. Her intentions remain unclear, but the disturbing use of a fake child has many viewers speculating about what could have happened if someone had answered. Number 7. A chilling TikTok video posted by the user Nightmare Fuel captures a truly unsettling moment in what appears to be an old graveyard. At first, it shows a young girl standing alone in the dark, but it's the location and circumstances that really amplify the creep factor. According to the stories shared alongside the footage, someone conducting a ritual nearby claimed to have stumbled upon the girl unexpectedly. When they tried to find out who she was or where she came from, her only response was to gesture toward the cemetery. Even when asked if her parents were around, she reportedly pointed again in the same direction, toward the graves. But what makes this clip even more disturbing is what happened next. As the person filming turned to leave, they glanced back, only to find the girl had completely vanished. No sound, no movement, just gone. Many now believe she may not have been a living child at all, but rather a spirit caught between worlds. The video ends with a cautionary note, warning others not to mess with rituals in haunted places, because sometimes, what you summon might not leave. Number 8. Security camera footage from a hospital in Situbondo, East Java, has left viewers feeling deeply unsettled. Captured during the quiet hours of the night, the video shows a wheelchair slowly and smoothly rolling across a hallway with no visible cause. First shared on Instagram by Memamedsos, the clip quickly gained traction online, especially among Indonesian users. While some tried to explain it away as a draft or air movement, many noticed how steady and purposeful the motion seemed, far too precise to be random. Given the hospital setting, long believed to be a hotspot for ghostly encounters due to the intense emotions and tragedies often experienced there, theories of a supernatural presence quickly emerged. The video has since sparked a wave of speculation and debate, with many convinced that what they saw was the work of something otherworldly. Whether paranormal or not, the eerie moment continues to haunt social media feeds across Indonesia. Number 9. A strange video shared by TikTok user Ruben.v.irs has left viewers scratching their heads. In the clip, a fish appears to defy the laws of physics, floating in place in a way that looks completely unnatural. When shown from a different perspective, the oddity becomes even more baffling. The video quickly made the rounds on Reddit and Instagram, sparking debates about whether it's just a clever illusion, a strange camera effect, or something more surreal, a real-life glitch in the Matrix. Whether it's a quirky aquarium moment, or a peek into a broken simulation, the internet was hooked. For just a few seconds, this fish managed to bend reality, and make everyone question what they were seeing. Number 10. This eerie clip comes from a live feed recorded during the intense snowstorms that hit Buffalo, New York, in late 2022. Reddit user Rudicanthecephala55 was watching the stream when something strange caught their attention. If you look closely at the right side of the screen, there seems to be a tall, shadowy figure standing by the road. Its limbs are long and stretched out, almost as if it's reaching for something. The video quality is low, making it difficult to tell if it's moving or just standing still. Some viewers think it might be one of those giant Halloween skeletons that were sold by Home Depot and possibly left outside. But seen through the thick snowfall, it takes on a much creepier appearance. What do you think? Was it just an old decoration left behind? Or did the camera pick up something far more unsettling? Number 11. This next clip captures a tense moment from a massive anti-government protest in Belgrade, Serbia, on March 15, 2025, and it's been stirring up serious controversy ever since. At the height of the demonstration, a strange, powerful noise ripples through the crowd. Protesters suddenly cover their ears and begin to panic, breaking the silence in a wave of chaos. According to several eyewitnesses, it felt like a targeted sonic blast. Over 500,000 people later signed a petition demanding answers, with many pointing fingers at a potential sonic weapon, specifically a long-range acoustic device, or LRAD, allegedly used to scatter the crowd. Protesters reported lingering symptoms like nausea, ringing in the ears, and severe headaches. The Serbian government flatly denied the use of any sonic weapons, with President Aleksandar Vučić calling the claims a wicked lie. However, the Interior Minister did admit that police brought an LRAD-like device to the protest, though they insist it was never activated. Despite these claims, independent outlets like The Guardian confirmed the presence of the equipment, sparking even more suspicion. Officials blamed the strange sound on a technical glitch or unrelated background noise. So what really happened in Belgrade? Was this an intentional use of crowd control tech, or just a coincidental sonic scare? Let us know what you think. Number 12. This next clip is as wholesome as it is bizarre, and it's taken social media by storm. Originally shared by Instagram user @neat_, the video shows a woman happily chatting with a plant in a public park. She speaks to it gently, even asking it to say hello, and that's when things get weird. The plant's leaves seem to shift, almost like they're leaning toward her voice. Now, at first glance, it might seem like a cute coincidence, but when another video surfaced, this time from TikTok user Quadras Stila, people really started to wonder. In this second clip, a woman sweetly compliments her houseplant, calling it beautiful and asking for a greeting. Moments later, one of the broad leaves gently lifts, as if it's actually waving hello.
Ay, qué bonito. Ay, qué hermoso. Ay, qué hermoso. Ay, mira qué cosita como se mueve ella para mamá. Ay, mira qué cosita como se mueve ella para mamá. Es muy hermosa esa hoja. Muy hermosa es.
Reactions were mixed. Some viewers, especially those into spiritual energy or folklore, were convinced these plants were responding to love, kindness, and maybe even elemental spirits. Plants are alive like we are, one commenter gushed. They know when someone's speaking with love, but skeptics had other theories. Science-minded users jumped in to explain that vibrations from the woman's voice or subtle air currents might be making the leaves move. And they have a point. Studies show plants can actually react to vibrations, even defending themselves when they sense caterpillars chewing nearby. There's also thigmonasty, a term for movement in response to touch or vibration, commonly seen in the mimosa plant that folds its leaves when touched. So whether it's science, spiritual energy, or a bit of both, these videos had one thing in common: they made people smile. Even if your plant isn't waving back, maybe talking to it every now and then isn't such a strange idea after all. Number 13. Up next is a curious sighting that's left Reddit buzzing. Posted by user BandoBrando401, this mysterious clip, reportedly filmed over a year ago in Warwick, Rhode Island, is titled Shape-Shifting Aircraft. The 30-second video shows a strange light drifting through the night sky, but it doesn't behave like any ordinary aircraft. At first glance, it just looks like a glowing object. But then, it starts shifting, almost morphing in real time, splitting into parts, changing shape. And pulsing in ways that seem anything but natural. The uploader later explained that they initially mistook the object for a star, but after recording it on their Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus, they noticed something off. It moved fast and changed form too rapidly for a star or a plane. Naturally, skeptics in the comments suggested it might just be an airplane seen through a blurry lens, but the OP wasn't having it. They even uploaded a brighter, clearer version of the video to show the object's odd behavior more clearly. Still, opinions remain divided. Some think it's an advanced drone with dynamic lights. Others believe it could be an aircraft distorted by the camera. And then there are those who think this could be something truly unexplained. Number 14. This next story comes from Texas, where paranormal investigator Tammy Jermody, known online as the Haunted Own 36, has been documenting some seriously eerie activity in her home. Tammy's long believed she's being haunted, and now, she's using TikTok to share what she claims is real, unfiltered evidence. In one of her most talked about clips, a cabinet filled with dolls appears completely still, until one doll suddenly shifts, seemingly on its own. But that's just the beginning. In another video, a newly purchased antique desk lets out a loud clank, twice, with no one around. And in a separate bedroom recording, viewers were startled to see a bedside lamp slowly spinning by itself, without any visible force causing it. But the creepiest moment? A vintage doll visibly moves on camera, followed by something even darker. A crucifix mounted on the wall begins to tilt, almost as if an unseen hand is trying to turn it upside down. Naturally, this sparked a frenzy of speculation online. Some viewers believe Tammy might be dealing with a malevolent spirit, possibly even something demonic. Others, of course, remain skeptical, suggesting clever setups or environmental causes. Tammy, who's no stranger to doubt, remains committed to capturing and sharing proof of the strange things she says have followed her throughout her life. Whether you're a believer or not, the footage she's posted is undeniably chilling. Number 15. A surveillance camera in Apple Valley, California, recently captured a bizarre and dangerous moment that's now circulating on TikTok thanks to the account surveillance.camera.96. In the clip, a man appears to struggle with an inflatable that suddenly lifts and twists in the wind, almost as if it has a mind of its own. You can hear someone off camera shouting, as the man tries to regain control. Luckily, he walked away with only minor injuries, but this unsettling footage serves as a serious reminder. unsecured inflatables can quickly turn from fun to frightening. And similar accidents have made headlines around the world. In Arizona, a bounce house with children inside was launched into the air by a powerful gust of wind. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. But a tragic event in Tasmania, Australia, back in December 2021, had a much darker outcome. A bouncy castle was lifted more than 30 feet into the air during a school celebration, resulting in several children losing their lives and others suffering critical injuries.